BG here. Hey guys, like, comment, subscribe below. And I'm back with another car video with my phone propped up because I don't have my tripod. It's at work. Sorry about that. Alright guys, hey, I'm back with another video, and this video is on a solo season. There are seasons for everything. Everybody goes through different seasons in their life, and right now I am going through a solo season. I would have really always considered myself to be sort of a loner, or sort of a person who doesn't really need too many people around for like a crew or validation and things like that. But because I am so feminine and I am so fun and I have so much to offer as far as knowledge or resources, I have always been a girl's girl. I've always been in groups of women, whether that's work or personal or the area I live or just anywhere I go. Like, I attract girls. So I'm always with like a group of women, and I do consider myself to have homegirls, associates, business associates especially, and I do talk to women often and, you know, vibe with them, fellowship with them, be around them all the time. So I'm not completely alone. Like, I have people in my life who I really truly love and value, and family as well. But I've always been like a lone spirit. I get most of my goals done when I go into seclusion and isolation and be alone. I get most of my great thinking and writing done. As you guys know, I am an author. I get a lot of that stuff done better when I'm by myself. But I really just wanted to key in on the fact of not being codependent and not getting that spirit of codependency through trauma. A lot of people are codependent because they went through something super, super terrible, and whoever was there for them within that time, they kind of cling to them, and it kind of comes a negative thing, because that person who was there for you when you were super down or depressed or this or that is not technically the person that you should take with you when you heal or when you go on to your next level. So reasons that I prefer being like more of a loner and I don't really consider myself to have friends. First of all, I take the word friend very seriously. When you're growing up, you don't know better. You go through so many lessons. But when you're like, as you get older and you start learning, friendship and family and love and relationship is super serious, because the people who you have around you determine your success, and they determine like how you feel and like how you are, you know, especially if you have that following spirit where you just follow whatever anyone does and you become whoever you're around. Me, I'm the type of person who I've always been the same. If you know me, you know I've always been the same. From a little girl to now, always been girly, always been feminine, always been glamorous, always been outspoken, outgoing, ambitious. Like, nothing has really changed about me except for the size, okay? That's it. I've always been me. But some people weren't raised like on confidence or love or like independence like that. So they literally are like almost like parrots who just mimic whoever they're around. So you want to try to be like more independent, probably go on like a self-love, soul-searching journey so you can understand who you are and who, more importantly, like who God created you to be. I've always been deep like into my purpose, so it was always easy for me to like adjust to life, because I know who I am, I know who God created me to be, and I know my purpose on this earth. You know what I mean? So it's easier that way. I would encourage anyone to definitely go on a self-love journey. Definitely take your time to yourself to figure out who you are and your purpose and things like that. On this current journey I'm on, it's just a lot of growth, a lot of growth within my career, a lot of growth financially, a lot of growth just in my maturity. You never realize how immature you were in your 20s until you get to your 30s and you're like, what the hell was I thinking? Like, whatever. It's life, it's experiences. The past year I suffered a lot of betrayal, which I wouldn't say I'm not used to. When you're growing up and you're learning all these lessons, you're gonna go through things where people hurt you. But I suffered some really shocking betrayal and a lot of backstabbing last year, and I don't think it was warranted. Like, some things that I've gone through, I'm like, okay, I did this, so this happened. And like, no one can tell me nothing about this, because I have invested in therapy, I have invested in spiritual counseling, so I know, you know, like what goes on and what went on with me or whatever. So some things I can take accountability for, but sometimes we have to have a better discerning spirit, because I'm so kind and so nice and such a girl's girl that I let people come into my life who I shouldn't. And that was like the major lesson for me in 2023, was being more cautious of who I let come in my life, because people will come. I'm sorry guys, this eyelash is like itching. Oh my God. People will come into your life who are takers. They don't have anything, so they'll just help you lose everything. They don't have what you have, so they want to take it from you. They want your glow. They want your style. They want your knowledge, your wisdom. They want the way you speak, the words you speak, how you dress, how you carry yourself, how you parent. They want your friends. They want the people around you. They want people to look at you in a negative light so that people will look at them in a positive light. But at the end of the day, the truth is always going to hold true, and patterns and just what people know to be true is always going to hold true. It doesn't matter how much, I would say, like, people, I wouldn't consider them enemies, because I don't think that they're worthy to be an enemy of mine. But people who maybe dislike me don't go around and like slander my name or lie. Like, the truth is going to come out. I still am who I am. You can't take that from me. And that's the thing about being in your purpose, knowing who you are, operating in your purpose, being authentically yourself, is that it just can't be denied. So some like slander and lies and gossip is just like, you're wasting your breath, you're wasting your time, and you have to be cautious of what you're putting into the universe, because it's coming right back to you. So my thing with like betrayal and like whatever, I don't never feel like I lose anything or anyone, because if they're not here, they're not supposed to be here. And sometimes we love on people so much and try to pour into people so much, and it's not that behind our back, you know what I mean? So I feel like a lot of times it's God's protection. Like he says all the time, rejection is definitely God's protection. I did not have breakfast today, guys. I have to have my juice. It's one of my favorite juices from Whole Foods. I have these like every morning. Love these things. They're a little expensive though. Off topic, sorry. I'm hungry. But basically, like, just letting things be, ignoring things. I've never been the type of girl who's gonna get into a squirrel with like women who I deem as like petty, negative, dirty, dusty, like beneath me, don't have as much as I have, or not a hard worker like me, or whatever the case may be. Like, you're just not on my level. I'm not doing that. So I just like let a lot of things slide. I just like let people say what they're going to say, do what they're going to do. And I just focus on myself and continue to grow and be great. So through the challenges in life, I just want you guys to know, like, taking that solo time, taking that time to get to know yourself, that time to go to therapy, that time to seek spiritual counseling, that time to journal and write. Oh, journal plug. Y'all know that y'all know I'm an author and I have journals. Check them out on Amazon. They're under Glenda Grady Books and you'll see my journals. Journaling is so healthy, and that's why I publish so many journals for a variety of people, because it's like therapy as well. Just journaling and taking that time for yourself is super, super, super important. And I just want you guys to get into it, like get into the solo journey. We came in this world alone. We're going to leave alone, and we're going to leave a beautiful legacy, you know, God willing. So just don't be afraid about your alone season. Do you? I have so much fun. I have more fun by myself than I have when I'm with a lot of people, because then I have to worry about their energy and all this and that. But when I travel solo and when I'm doing my own solo thing, I'm having the time of my life. So yes, peace and blessings to you guys, GG gang. And yeah, take notes, guys. All right, bye.